So I often get asked about voluntary IDI that can be offered through an employer on a guaranteed standard issue or GSI basis. And often I get asked, hey, the employer doesn't want to contribute to an executive disability plan, but they still want to offer it. Are we able to get a GSI offer? And I just want to be clear about this, that not all employers can offer a voluntary IDI program on a guaranteed standard issue or GSI basis. The reason for it, the few carriers that are in that market are very selective because they want to make sure that there are enough eligible, highly compensated employees being offered the program. And so it depends on the industry, but the magic number is usually 75 or more, but you got to check with your carrier on all of these details. Now, I will say this, on the programs that I've seen and the experts I've talked to about this on a regular basis, you really need to have at least 150 eligible, highly compensated employees to make these things run smoothly. So in order for a carrier to keep a voluntary IDI program going on a GSI basis, they require what's called minimum participation. So a certain percentage needs to be enrolled in the plan to make it mutually beneficial for all parties. And they also want to protect themselves against adverse selection. So they want to make sure that they have the right number or percentage of eligible, highly compensated employees enrolled in the program. Now, the other part of this that's very important to understand is that the employer has to agree to a comprehensive marketing strategy, not only for the initial enrollment, or for ongoing enrollments. And that's very important because having the employer buy-in and even participation in the marketing communication for the rollout and ongoing enrollments is vital to the success of the program. So just because you get a voluntary IDI offer on a GSI basis, that's really the starting point. The marketing program is the other part of the equation that needs to be agreed upon before rolling out the plan. If you'd like to learn more about what we're doing in the voluntary IDI space when it comes to marketing, check out my other videos on DI discussions where I specifically dive into those details.